Admire the guns. Admire the beard. Admire the hair. Okay, the hair could probably be a little bit more on point. But, guys, today I thought I would make a little video here. I was watching a little bit of YouTube today, and I saw a video by Mark Ripito. You guys know that I'm a big fan of him. I teach the low bar back squat the way that he does. There are some things that I don't teach, like, for example, I don't teach people to do the pen lay row. For the goals that I have traditionally had, it's kind of unnecessary. I've put the pen lay row into my routine because it's a really good carryover to deadlifts, and I'm trying to get to 5 plates by the end of the year. Trying to get to that 495. So I need to have all the accessory work to that as I possibly can. My three big goals this year: 275 bench, 365 squat, which I'm pretty sure that I'm at right now, but I just have to test it, and 495 deadlift. But regardless of me, we're done talking about me. I was watching a video by Mark Ripito here called "Everyone Should Drink a Gallon of Milk a Day" with Mark Ripito, which is kind of a tongue-in-cheek title because as soon as he starts the video, he's like, maybe that's not a good idea for everybody. And I would also like to clarify, I've never really talked about this in the past, but GOMAD is one of those things where it's useful to a handful of people, and it's very useful to those people, and it's a tool that you use in one specific situation. That being said, it's not for everybody. It's not a mandatory thing. Like, if you don't drink a gallon of milk a day, you're not going to get any gains. Bullshit. Gallon of milk, I think, is around 4 fucking liters. Please believe I am not trying to drink that in one day. If you're a really skinny dude who has no muscle, no fat, none of that shit, drinking a gallon of milk a day in the situation where you're not lactose intolerant is a good idea. Now, if you're someone like me, right? Now, I got pretty big arms, but I mean, there's not a single cut on, well, I wouldn't say not a single, but there's no cuts on my arms, right? I got a layer of fat over my entire body right now because I'm bulking, okay? Should I be drinking that shit? Fuck no. And I'm gonna add a quote from Mark in this video. He says it like 3 times, okay? There are more people who need to not drink a gallon of milk a day. No, actually, there are more people who need to not drink milk than there are people who do need to drink milk. And that means that in the world, there is a very, very small minority of people who need to be drinking milk, let alone a gallon of it a day to get size. Milk is something that Northern Europeans are highly adapted to drinking because it's been a staple of our diet for thousands of years. There's nobody else in the world except for a couple who are able to drink cow's milk. If you go to Africa, people with African genes aren't able to drink it. In fact, I think it's mostly people who have European admixture, right? So if you're black and one of your great-grandparents was white, Northern European actually, I shouldn't even just say white, Northern European, there's a chance that you can drink milk, right? If you're native and one of your ancestors was a Northern European and you can drink milk, that's why. I think that there are some people in the world who can drink it, aside from them. Something's telling me that there's a great degree of Asian people. I think specifically people from the steppe regions, so like Mongolia, Kazakhstan, northern China, stuff like that. I think they can drink milk pretty easy. But, I mean, that's like, and obviously Jewish people, that's like less than 10% of the entire world's population. I mean, most of the world's population is in Europe and central China, right? No, not Europe, in India and southern China, right? So, and Africa, South America, right? Those people mostly, I don't think they can drink milk. You can drink tea though, and I strongly suggest you do because it's delicious. But you know, man, it's not something that's for everybody. You know, like it or not, we do live in a world where in North America there are a lot of different races of people. I train a lot of different races of people, man. I train a lot of people who don't have the ability to drink a gallon of milk a day, and I don't recommend that they do, right? I don't think that most people should be drinking milk. Most people shouldn't be. But if you can, and if you need to drink a gallon of milk a day, it's a really easy way to put on size because it does have a lot of protein and a lot of calories, especially if you drink milk with some fat in it and you're not just drinking skim milk. So that's pretty much my GOMAD video today, guys. Listen, drink it, don't drink it. It's a tool to be used, but you don't need to. So thank you for subscribing to the channel, hitting the like on this video, and adding a comment. Have a great day.